In this video, I'll cover the top 5 things I wish I knew before starting a tech career. These items will help you expedite your career in tech and also remove any stress throughout your journey. Number 1, ensure that you are a part of high impact, high initiative projects at your company. Okay, this is key. This has helped me expedite my career, get promoted rather quickly. So what does this mean? This means if you're already working at a company, seek out those opportunities. Seek out big opportunities, not small problems. You're not there to just solve small, minute problems. You want to ensure that you are the face of a high impact initiative. So figure out, what those up and coming initiatives are and reach out to your manager. Say, hey, I want to be involved in this project. I know that the company is putting a lot of time and resources into solving this problem. So you need to be at the face of that initiative. This also goes for if you're seeking out new employment. So if you're on an interview, ask them, what type of projects will I be working on? Help me understand the scale of the problem that you're looking for me to help fix. So if it's a huge issue where it impacts a revenue, or if it impacts a lot of users, you want to be a part of that initiative, because once you're done, you're able to say that, I was a part of this huge initiative or transformation. Number 2, overcoming self-doubt and negative thinking. So we work in tech. Everyone, it's a tough industry, right? So you may be feeling like, some of the people don't look like me. I can't fit in. Maybe I'm not good enough. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are good enough, okay? You have done the work. You may have gotten a 4-year degree. You may have studied for various certifications to learn the product that you're looking to manage. So you are good enough. You have to believe it in yourself, because if you don't believe that you're good enough, when you go in that interview, the company is going to be like, well, I don't know. They were not really sure they could do it. Why should I think they should be able to solve this large problem? So you have to feel prepared. You have to know within yourself that you've done everything that you can to understand the problem that that company is looking to fix. Number 3 is key. Embracing failures. I know it may seem crazy, right? So you failed at something. Let's say you failed your certification that you felt as if you were prepared for. I know, because I've been there. I have several certifications that I did not pass on the first or second try, or maybe not even the third try. So it just depends on how difficult that exam was. So what does that mean? So if you didn't pass, does that mean you're not good enough? No. It means that you have a little bit more learning to do. So you've taken that exam and you may not have reached that goal, but you are much, much better off than where you were when you started. So what that means is you have to continue to learn until you can get that pass rate. That's the purpose of these exams, right? To test your knowledge. So don't feel discouraged if you didn't pass on the first try. Continue to figure out, what am I not understanding, so that I can continue with my goal of getting into tech. The same goes for if you're on a project. If you're on a project and let's say the timeline had to shift, you couldn't go live, right? It's not the end of the world. Yes, of course you want things to go live at the scheduled date, but you have to dig deeper into why. Why was this project pushed back? Did we miss some things, right? Did we prevent ourselves from going live, and then we would have had a tremendous amount of issues once we were live? So there's always some good in these failures. You just have to understand and think back and say to myself, what happened here? What could I have done better? How could I have helped the team do better so that we won't face this in the future? Because these failures are what you're going to have to be able to talk to on your next interview to say, okay, we didn't succeed, okay? But I identified the issues to help us get to that point so that we can go live. So embracing those failures is going to be key. It may be difficult at the time that you're going through it, but at the end, you'll look back and you'll say, wow, it was a big deal at that time, but in reality, I learned so much along the way, and I'll be able to apply that to the next project and ensure that that project goes smoothly. Number 4 is growth. In tech, you have to keep learning. There's no way, because technology just moves so fast. So you have to be updated, keep updated on all of the latest changes in your product that you're managing, okay? Continuously learning. And I'm going to be frank, this might be maybe on the weekends doing a little studying, just making sure that you are on top of your game when you go to work. And that's what's needed. If you don't, then your career will start to slow down. You may not get that promotion, but you have to know within yourself, this is a commitment, and I'm willing to spend that extra time continuously learning. Number 5 is absolutely key. Showing up to meetings and being prepared. Okay? There's a difference between you've come to the meeting and you're present, but did you really prepare for this meeting? Did you do your due diligence to understand the problem? Okay? To understand the problem and come up with ideas to help solve that problem. If you're just sitting in the meeting, listening and listening to others, you're not contributing, you're not helping with the project, and this will impact your growth in the company because you're not visible. If you're not visible, people will think you don't know, right? So the only way to succeed at number 5 is maybe an hour before the meeting or a day before the meeting, preparing, understanding the issue, coming up with some solutions that will help move the project forward. So in this video, I've covered the top 5 things I wish I knew before starting a tech career. All of these 5 things I've done. I see the impact that it has made on my career, so I wanted to share it with you. So comment in the comment section and let me know what you feel you wish you would have known before starting your tech career. This will help others along the way. So if you want more content like this, subscribe to my channel and like this video.